Hi, ladies. For my marketing project, I chose to do a book fair, and I chose to I chose a book fair because I'm always intrigued by book fairs. When I was teaching, the book fair was like I was like just as excited as the kids when the book fair would come. So I know that a lot of planning goes into it, so I just wanted to kind of do that as my marketing project, even though this probably doesn't even scratch the surface. Like if I was really a librarian having to really plan one, but I did enjoy kind of researching and seeing exactly what goes into it. So for this project, I chose a fictitious location. I put that I would like for my book fair to take place at Lakeview Middle School in Lafayette, Louisiana. The title of the book fair would be To the Book Fair and Beyond. I've never ever been to a middle school book fair because I taught at elementary school, so I think that To the Book Fair and Beyond would be kind of a grown up title for middle schoolers, not too babyish. So my expected age would be 10 to 13, which is 5th to 8th grade. And it would take place at the Lakeview Middle School Library. Um, the theme I would like to turn the library into kind of like a space. Um, I would I envisioned turning the entrance to the library like into a spaceship, and kind of like they're walking into a spaceship. And then once they would get into the library, I would have like styrofoam planets and stuff like that hanging from the ceiling, and just really make it like they were in space. Stars, meteors, asteroids, planets, everything. Maybe even have like some type of moon dust for them to touch either on their way, probably on their way out. Um, Materials that I would need would be Scholastic Book Fair Kit, which I went online, and Scholastic really prepares you for a book fair. Um, a wish list for the students. I used to do that with my little first graders, so I know that middle schoolers would really enjoy doing wish lists. Secure parent volunteers, set up class visit schedules, and get petty cash. Um, the cost of the book fair is actually nothing. There's no initial cost. You just, after the book fair is over, you fill out a financial form, and then you turn the financial form into Scholastic. The timeline for this: 1 month prior, you begin planning the book fair, and you secure all your volunteers and start scheduling their times. 2 weeks before, um, a sample of titles will be sent from Scholastic in order for our book talks to start taking place and start to get the kids excited for the books that are going to be there. Um, Flyers will be sent to the students, informing them of the upcoming book fair. I would make the wish list forms and make the decorations for the library. And I was thinking that maybe, since these are older students, I could get them to help me, like, to, well, a month prior, get them to come in either during their recesses or even maybe one library time, have them help out making the props, and I would provide all materials, but they can make the planets out of styrofoam and construction paper, and just so that they can feel like they helped in decorating the library and making the book fair come to life. So 1 week prior to the book fair, I would begin decorating the library, and I would get parent volunteers for that. Getting the petty cash, I know I would need, a variety of bills from $20, well, no, $10 on down. Um, roll of quarters, nickels, all of that. Have all that together. I would also close the library a week before the book fair to the students, just so that the classes can come in and look at everything that's set up once it's set up. Have them come in, they can fill out their wish list. The teachers can come in too with their classes and they can fill out their wish list. I would also encourage, send letters home to parents and encourage them to look at the teacher's wish list and maybe surprise the teacher with one or two books on their wish list. And I could let the parents know that I'll keep the teacher's wish list in the library with me. So if they want to come in and they want to see what the teacher has on his or her list, they can just come in and do it. And they would never really actually have to interact with the teacher. They could purchase the book, and I could have a special way that I have it put in the teacher's box. Or if they want to bring it to the teacher, they can bring it to the teacher. During the week of the book fair, just let the students enjoy. Just make sure that you keep enough change and you keep the parent volunteers happy, have snacks and everything for the parent volunteers. Try to just watch over the book fair, because I know sometimes theft, sticky fingers, but during the week of the book fair, just let the students enjoy themselves. And after the book fair, pack up the remaining items, fill out the financial form, and return the library to the usual setting. And of course, I think the type of librarian I would probably have some type of treat or just thank you for the parents for their hard work and the things that they did to try to make the book fair a success. My expected benefits of the program, expected benefits of the book fair would be to create enthusiasm for reading, to have book talks to spark interest and get the students, really interested in reading. And I would really, 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 one of my benefits, I should say goals, would be to have every student purchase at least one book, because I know when I was teaching, I used to hate it when they had kids who could come every day with money and purchase a book, and then I had some kids that their parents never gave them money, they could never purchase a book. So I would like to find a way. I would like to find a way to have every student purchase at least one book, even if it's through some type of gift certificate program or something. I would like for every student to leave that book fair with at least one book or something from the book fair. My program evaluation would be to have a suggestion box at the exit of the library, to put surveys in the teacher's box with certain questions about how did they like the book fair, how did they think it ran, do they think their students benefited from the book fair, do they have any suggestions for the next year. And I would also like to give surveys to the students and give them get their input and see if they really enjoyed it. And if they did, then I'd have to think of something bigger and better for the next year. So that is my marketing program, and I hope that one day I get to put my book fair ideas into use.